Were there any? I was going to ask you this at the end, but I'm going to ask you now. Were there any chapters that you could have considered adding that you
That's
didn't?
a, that's a very good question. There are two that I could have done that I didn't.
Okay.
One was green,
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
which I have been becoming more and more interested in, and I think that there's whatever people's views about the nature of climate change and the best way to deal with it and so on. It's clear there is at this point an element of crowd mentality that's kicking in. And I suppose the other one that was that where I could have done, I thought about doing, but decided to put off to another day was mental health, because I think that mental health in general is a fascinating issue. It's come very fast into the mainstream, and I think that's sort of good in all sorts of ways. But there are lots of issues around mental health that I'm very skeptical about. Not that we don't need to get into all of them, but I don't entirely share a lot of the presumptions of the age, and I think that it has some of the same attributes of the things I'm discussing here. Is that you get onto the thing and you don't know where to correct, or it becomes almost impossible to say stop at any point. And I tell you, I mean, with the mental health one, just not to bang on, but one of the ones I noticed a few years ago was that there were certain mental illnesses that people clearly wanted to have,
What
and ones
like?
they didn't. Well, okay, sorry, you just invited me to jump into an
Hey, hey,
entirely new atomic bomb, but I will. Here we go.
let's do
So
it.
I noticed, for instance, speaking to doctor friends and everyone, that bipolar. This isn't to say that there aren't people who are bipolar, but that it was a good thing some people thought to have diagnosed.
Similar to OCD.
Right. And what's striking to me is that there are mental health afflictions that are just definitely not the ones that people would want, and they are underdiagnosed by comparison. So schizophrenia, like nobody thinks it's cool to be schizophrenic. And like, whereas on a date somebody saying, and I have bipolar issues, it's not that everyone loves that, but there'll be some people who'll be like, that's. Whereas if you say, and by the way, I should tell you, I'm a schizophrenic.
Mm.
It has a different
It's the branding,
ring,
right? It's people talk about I'm OCD, but I'm really only OCD in the kitchen. You're like,
right?
right,
Right, and also
okay,
the general
okay,
thing of I've got mental health, as if that's some kind of calling card.
yeah.
Anyhow, so yeah, I could have done that, but I decided to put that off to another day. And there's an entire book just on that.